Hi, this is Emin. Welcome back to my channel. I hope that you guys are all doing well. If it's your first time here, welcome. My name is Diana and I make videos all about my life as an expat living and working in Berlin, Germany. On my channel, you can find videos all about the German culture, how to move to Germany, how to find a job in Germany, my thoughts and experiences living here as an expat. So if you are interested in that, if you're interested in moving here or you're just curious about Germany, then definitely make sure to hit subscribe down below. And if you've been watching me for a while and you are not subscribed, don't forget to hit subscribe. I was looking through my analytics and I saw that a lot of you watch all the time but are not actually subscribed. So I would really appreciate it if you did. And if you enjoy my content, you can subscribe down below. You guys know where it is. But today I actually want to give you some updates on what is happening here when it comes to moving to Germany and working in Germany, given the whole situation. I briefly talked about this in one of my previous videos. I'll go ahead and link it over here. It's where I take you through my day in Berlin and I show you around and I also answer some of your questions. So if you did miss that, again, it will be linked up here. But I did want to go into more depth because things are obviously changing pretty much on a weekly basis. So I wanted to give you the latest updates that I have for you, for those of you who are in the process of moving here or you are still interested in moving here to work. Now, some good news that I have is that Germany did open up its borders to the rest of the EU countries on June 15th. And the reason I say it's good news, even if you are not living in one of the EU countries, is because it shows that Germany is definitely headed in the right direction here. The cases have gone down significantly compared to, how they initially were a few months ago. And now Germany is opening up its borders, which is a good sign. Now, they still haven't opened to the rest of the world. They're going to take it step by step and make sure that, the situation at home base here in Deutschland actually stays in control. So there's no news yet when they will open up to everybody around the world, but at least they've opened up in the EU, which is a good sign, of course. Now, for those of you who are in the process of filing your visa applications or you're waiting to hear back from the German embassy, the good news is that a lot of the German embassies around the world have started to process the applications. So that's really awesome because I know a lot of you have been really worried and you've been letting me know that your visa application has been delayed and you haven't heard anything and you've kind of been in limbo for the last couple of months. So they are starting to process more and more applications. Now, given that there is a huge backlog from what I've read on the Germany website and on embassy websites, it will take a lot longer, so it can take a couple of weeks more than expected for you to hear back about your visa application. But again, at least they are starting to process more applications and things are returning somewhat to normal. So yeah, if you are going through this whole process, I'm sure you've taught yourself to be really patient throughout the last couple of months. But hopefully you will hear back from the embassies really soon and you'll have a much clearer idea of when you can actually move to Germany. Now, if you haven't gotten a job here yet, you haven't filed your visa application, I really want to encourage all of you to not give up on moving here. Just because you're not able to actually move to Germany does not mean that you cannot find a job in Germany. Now, I know that sounds a bit confusing, so I definitely want to clarify this. But as we all know, so many companies are now having their employees work from home. So it now opens up the possibility for you being in a foreign country to actually work for a German company if they are hiring. So just because you're not able to physically be in Germany right now does not mean that you cannot apply to German companies and you can't go through the whole interview process and that you cannot get a job here. that is definitely still possible. And you have the benefit that everybody is working from home. So no matter where you are in the world, you're not going to feel disconnected because everyone, even if they are in Germany, is working from their own home as well. So there's still opportunities out there for you, and I don't want you to get discouraged and just think, oh yeah, no, I'm gonna wait for everything to open up and I'm just gonna give up on this dream. Don't do that, because you can still work for a German company, and then once things do open up, it's going to be so much easier because by then you will already have a job. You'll have maybe some interviews that you have done with German companies, and you're going to be one step ahead. So for instance, at my work, we have some people that got hired right when this whole thing started and the borders were closed. So they have started working for my company, but they haven't actually moved to Berlin yet. But it still has given them the ability to connect with their colleagues, to start working for a German company. So once borders do open up, they're going to be able to move here and start their whole life here, and they'll already have a job secured for them, which is really awesome. So again, just don't give up and keep working on your skills, keep working on your CV, keep working on your German if you do need the German language for a particular job here. Just keep working on it day by day, because things will return to normal eventually. We don't know exactly when, but this is not going to last forever. And it is so important to just be prepared and to know that you did as much as you could, given the situation that you're in. It would be such a shame for you to, just sit on the couch or pity yourself or give up on wanting to move here when you could have made the most out of the situation. So I really want to encourage you. Now, Germany is also in a recession like many other countries, but it wasn't hit as hard as some of the other European countries like France and Spain. So, I mean, there are still companies that are hiring here. I actually saw a sign when I was walking around, and it was a sign posted by the city of Berlin, and they said, we're still hiring, and they listed out a list of jobs that they're actively hiring for. So again, that is a really good sign, and it's just should be more motivation for you to actually get, your ducks in a row, get your CV sorted, get your reference letter sorted if you need that, and just become more prepared and actually start applying. Now, in any recession, there's always going to be companies that obviously struggle, that don't make it through it, but there's also going to be companies that are still thriving, that are still hiring, and you could very well be applying to jobs for those companies. I really, really, really want to stress the importance of not giving up, of being persistent, and if you truly want to move here, then you can make that happen. Again, things might be a little bit more slow. You may not hear back from the embassy as soon as you would like. You may not actually be able to physically move here as soon as you would like, but companies are still hiring, and you do still have the ability to work remotely for a German company, and it's just going to get you one step closer to actually being here and actually starting your life in Germany. So I hope that you found these updates helpful. I will try to make more of these update videos if you would like. Please let me know if you do want that. You can let me know down below or let me know on Instagram, because like I said, things are constantly changing and new updates are coming out. So if you want more updates from me, then please let me know. But yeah, guys, that is gonna be all for the video today. I hope that you guys enjoyed it, and I hope that you found it helpful. If you are interested in learning more about the process of moving to Germany and you want more tips on how to find a job in Germany, I did create a whole ebook dedicated to this. I will leave the link down below of where you can get it, because I do share with you step by step on how to find a job here and how to structure your CV and all of that important stuff when it comes to moving to Germany. But I hope that you guys have an awesome day, and I will talk to you all in my next one. Tschüss!